Hey guys, Matterhorn here. Well, we got a 2-night winter adventure that we're about to embark on. Got about, just got a couple hours of daylight. Had to get a late start today, so got a boogie probably about 3 miles, and I got a really nice campsite that I scoped out before, and I'm hauling lots of gear. We got all kinds of fun gear to test and take a look at while we're out there. Probably hauling about, I think it was 56 pounds of toys, and got that's including 750 milliliters of water and 2 bottles of wine. So you gotta have priorities. But all right, I gotta book it, and so I won't have much time to film on the way, but it's awesome out here. We're gonna have a lot of solitude, gonna have a good time. We'll see you soon. Well, it's just me and some sort of fuzzy animal. I don't know, what is that, a fox or a coyote or something? I don't know tracks. Oh, nose. Oh man. Oh, I don't want to slip on that. All right. This thing doesn't feel too strong either. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's quiet out here. All right, we finally got a little bit of downhill here. I was getting worn out. It seemed like the uphill, rocky uphill stuff would never end, but we're getting pretty close. Not that much farther now. I can spot that ridge, and I can hear the water. So we are there. All right, gentlemen, welcome to Bivouac Site Alpha. All right, guys, well, we made it to, this is a sweet spot here. Got a nice fire pit already made, and plenty of water right there. It's about an hour left of sunlight, so I kind of got to hustle here. Shelter and fire, those are the priorities. I'll get the tent up so I can get all my gear inside there since it's snowing. I don't want to just leave it sitting out while I'm digging all through it. So I won't video too much. I want to get the tent up and get ready for fire, and then I'll be back. We're going right on the snow. Well, as usual, it gets dark faster than I thought, so I got the tent up. I'll tighten it all up later because there's no wind or anything, and the snow's not coming down too hard. So taking the Saviver, gonna try to find some nice vertical deadwood that's nice and dry, and start processing some firewood. Oh, I wasn't counting on that. Oh no. What a trick. You gotta be kidding me. What the heck is that all about? Wow. That's weird. I think I picked a petrified tree or something. I just carried a hunk of that back. So I'll come back and cut more if it seems like it's good wood. I don't know. It seems weird. Weird tree. See if we can get some light on the situation. There we go. That's that Gorilla lamp. That thing's pretty sweet. Heavy, but it's nice to have to light up the area. Let's see what we can do with this log. Seems pretty heavy. There's that weird hole. It doesn't run all the way up because where I cut it up a little higher, it stops. But I guess it makes it a little easier to cut. Let's give it a shot here. Well, that's easy enough. I gotta go find my other gloves. And I need a better baton. Saving these as platform pieces. All right, let's see what happens. Since it's splitting pretty easy. All right. fingers are kind of numb, hard to get a grip. There we go. Now granted, this wood seems to have a hole down through the middle, so it's a little bit easier, but I don't know. It's still pretty impressive for the Esee Junglas. Oh man, I can't even grab this thing. Man, my arm's tired.
Alright guys, what does it mean when your wine starts freezing and turning into like a wine slushy? That means it's time to quit chopping and maybe start building. So I think I got enough wood here to, I'll chop up some little kindling and try to get a fire going. I got plenty more of that tree left to start sawing and chop up as we go, but I'd like to see a little fire here, so, alright.
I hope that burns. Oh, that is awful. I bought some of those electrolyte tablets thinking, oh, what a great idea. They don't take up as much space as Gatorade. Oh, they taste awful. Just stick with Gatorade.
Time for a little situation check. Heard a strange noise? Sometimes I like to just be quiet and see what's up. Make sure there's no eyes reflecting back at me. I'll admit, it gets a little scary out here by yourself. That's why I like being by this this stream. It makes a lot of noise, so I can't hear all the scary sounds. That's the Surefire Fury on high right there. 500 lumens shining. I mean, that's well over 100 yards. There's my searchlight. All right, let's make some fire. All right, guys, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm not really into bushcraft. We're not using a bow drill or anything out here, but I will try to be slightly primitive. So we're gonna go with, I got a piece of steel wool in there, and then we'll throw a spark on it with the Ultimate Survival Technologies Sparky, or I can't remember what this thing's called, but we'll give that a shot. We got little wood, magic marker size wood, and then bigger stuff. Obviously, you know, if this was a survival situation, I would spend a little bit more time getting a lot more little wood, but, you know, if this doesn't catch, I'll bring out the big guns. steel wool is... That's pathetic. Alright, the steel wool was a total bust. So now we're going to go with one piece of wet fire and a Bic lighter. I hope this wood burns. I just want to see if it burns first, or if it just turns black. Got some sort of... I picked the wrong tree. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, that's what we got so far with this wet fire. All my batteries are dying on all my cameras because it is just so cold. And I got more batteries and stuff, but I'll come back if I can get this thing going. If not, we're in Tent City cooking ramen with a stove. Alright, well I don't know guys. I had some other cheap ass fire starter stuff. It's basically just like fire log chunks. So I threw that in there, but this wood is just sizzling and popping and it just turns black. I mean, we got a little bit of action going on now, but I don't know, I'm not too optimistic. We'll see. Alright, God, making a little bit of progress. I had a little log here that actually burns. All this wood is, that whole tree is terrible. I should have known when I saw that weird hole in it, but so I got a little something going here now. I gotta go find more wood. We're not out of the woods yet. This new wood definitely burns better, and but I need more. I gotta go find more. That's all I got. All right, gentlemen, I think we're pretty safe now. I'm exhausted, but I think we're pretty self-sustaining now. I found a few more trees, so I got a little bit more wood. We'll kind of see how it goes. If I got a nice bed of coal, so if I got to go get some more wood out there, we can, but we might have enough to get through the night. All right, I'm going to work on this a little bit more, and then I'll come back and make some gourmet ramen. I know I keep saying we're good, but I keep sawing and I keep chopping, and now I think we're good. I got 2 more logs over there. I can't chop or saw anything for a little while. So gonna go collect some water, fix up the tent, situate myself, and come back a little later. Where's my wine? Check out the moon. Check out this thing to inflate the thermarest. Saves you from having to kill your lungs blowing this stuff up. Okay, wait. Oh, killer. I can't get it on here very well because it's frozen, but it's
It's worth the effort. They cost like $2 and they weigh nothing. It's called the Instaflator. This is a stoic 15-degree sleeping bag. It's alright, it's super light. And so I got the Thermarest 4-season Neo Air, and then this Aspen Aerogels thing. I'll talk more about this stuff tomorrow. It's late, and I'm just trying to get ready, and then it's time to cook up some dinner. Sweet. Oh wait. That's my girly bag with all my beauty products. And I figure always a good idea, toss a couple hand warmers down in the toe box. Stay toasty. Alright, so good stuff. Fire is kick-ass, and it's cold as hell out, but with a fire like this, I mean, I'm doing fine. And I guess it's about, I looked at the thing, it said 18 degrees. But tomorrow should be sunny, I hope. It's supposed to be, but it's been a great night. It's late. I mean, it's probably like about 11:30 or so, and we got here at 5. Sun went down about 5:30, and but this is awesome. I'm exhausted though. I mean, this is just just hours and hours of cutting and chopping wood. But I mean, that's par for the course. That's normal. So that's especially when you're by yourself. Fire maintenance is a full-time job. So I'm got the bed all set up. We're pretty much good to go. I think I don't even feel like it, but why don't we cook up some ramen? Eat some of this mega ramen, and then hit the sack. All right. MSR Hyperflow, filter some water. I'm going to set this up to do a gravity feed on that bag of spring water that I just put up there. I really like this thing. It's always worked well. This is the bag that the clean water goes into. And it's frozen, falling over. All right, good to go. That ought to do it. Nalgene bottle too close to the fire. That's weird. Maybe it'll stay that way. It'd be a souvenir of the trip. All right. Three liters of filtered spring water. Good stuff. God, what is up with this lid? Alright guys, we're going to be using the Jetboil for cooking. In case you've never seen one of these, it's a self-contained thing, mainly for, I use it, you know, for boiling water, and anytime you need it for, you know, you're cooking dehydrated food or whatever, or you want to make a drink, you need to boil water fast. I mean, I think it works pretty well. We'll give it a shot out here in these cold conditions. You got a lid, you got a little universal pot holder that you can put on there. We won't need that because we're just boiling water. You got the gas, you got the burner. This is the one that goes to the Jetboil Soul. It's supposed to have some kind of cold weather valve that does something. So we'll see how that works. And then you got a little stand here that goes on the bottom of the fuel. Little measuring cup. So you just open this up. Gives you a little more stability with your gas canister. What the hell am I doing? I'm tired. Guess fuel can goes right on there. It's got an electric starter. There you go. So that's looking pretty good. One thing about the Jetboil is it's got this, they call this flux ring, and what it does is keeps the wind out, concentrates all the heat inside here, and it's highly, highly wind resistant. We don't have any wind right now, but thing locks in there like that. I'm going to fill this sucker up about as full as you're supposed to. That's probably too full, but we'll see how it goes. It's a little over 2 cups. As you can see, that's a... Oh, shit. That is frozen. Well, there was ice on top. And another helpful thing, I mean, I guess it's kind of gimmicky, but this turns orange and goes up to the top as it gets hot. And so when this is pretty much fully orange, you pretty much know that your water's boiling. All right, so you can see that thing's turning orange, and you'll just have to trust me, I guess. It's been about I'm gonna say about 3 minutes, maybe 4. And we're good to go. Alright, so here's the ramen. Just dumped that in the pan. Kept it by the fire so it's nice and warm. So this ramen, I don't know, this is awesome stuff. Kung Fu, made in China, Szechuan pork flavor. So you take that. Oops, sorry guys, this is getting out of hand. And then I got roast chicken. Dump that in. Mixed vegetables. And then they got these special crazy flavor packets that this one's like some sort of pasty chunk of oil stuff.
And then this one's full of like dehydrated vegetables and stuff. Anyway, I guess I'm kind of a ramen connoisseur. This stuff is good. And lightweight and easy. So I'm going to stir that up and stick it back on the fire just to warm it up. Alright, so there you go. Bon appetit. I almost forgot, you don't want to, this hyperflow, you don't want to ever let it freeze. Do not freeze, it says right there. So, something about if the filter freezes with water in it, it's bad. So, keep it inside your sleeping bag with you. Alright guys, that's it. I'm done. I'm all snuggled in here in the tent, nestled in my bag, and I'm dead tired. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, morning. Made it through the night. It was a really quiet night. Wasn't bad at all, really warm. And I slept pretty good. I got some sort of lens fog problem going on. I think that's just a little bit of ice on the outside. Huh. It looks like it might be snowing. Oh, it's supposed to be sunny, but let's go take a look. Yep. Snow. What's going on? It's supposed to be sunny today. Oh man, I don't even want to go out there. I'll get motivated. I got, I guess I can show you guys some stuff. This is a big, warm, puffy jacket, which is nice to have in the mornings. This is the new Mountain Hardwear Niles jacket. It's really nice. I mean, this is like sub-zero type of insulation here, about 3.5 inches of loft, and but it only weighs 22 ounces, and really compresses small. I mean, you know, less than the size of a grapefruit, at 22 ounces. I think it's the lightest weight to warmth ratio you can pretty much buy. What else did I have? Oh, I got the Ribz pack. You guys probably saw that. Is fantastic. I had about 6 pounds of gear in there. First aid, everything you want to get to in a hurry right in front of you, and all my camera gear, all that stuff I keep in there. So I'm loving the Ribz pack. This is my first trip I've used it, and it's fantastic. What else? We got this goes in the Ribz pack. Glock 23. We got the Esee Junglas did a great job for us last night, and poor thing's been abused so far tonight, but she's been great. There's the Delorme InReach. That's a GPS beacon thing, and you know, kind of like the Spot 2, but it's a lot more advanced, more expensive too. I think it was like $279, but I mean, what it does is enables you to, we have no cell service out here, so it enables you to communicate via your Android or iPhone and send text messages pretty much just like you normally would. Can track your location, so it sends links so people back home can track your location and see things like that. It's pretty cool. Also can dial them, you know, you push a button, dial emergency help. I don't know, I'm having trouble talking. Mophie juice pack. Highly recommended if you need to recharge things out here, devices like your Android or iPhone, helmet cams, things like that. This thing really can crank out the
thing can really crank out the power. 2.1 milliamps. You know, it can really charge your phone. It can, you know, it can charge full size iPads or whatever. It's great. Kind of heavy, but it's nice to have when you got to keep recharging all these things. And I think I hit it last night. Got a Thermarest Neo Air, and then on top of that, a Pacific Outdoor Aspen Aerogel foam pad, which is that's I can't imagine any temperature that these two combined wouldn't be able to handle. There's a cool little pillow that I just got the other day. I really like this thing. X-Bed. I got it at REI. It's really cool. And all right, let's get the hell out of here. I'm getting claustrophobic. Let's get. Whew. Maybe the fire's still going. Nope.
Alright, so check this out, guys, from Thermarest. You take your Neo Air and you let some air out of it. Roll it up. Roll it up into a cylinder. Get it inside here. Alright, that was a total fail. Make sure when you roll it up so the inflator is on the outside. Alright, once you get it in there, blow it back up. And now you got yourself a nice warm seat. Yeah, that's good. And it's nice because it's light. I mean, you can just move it around. Let's make some hot cocoa. Alright, let's see if we can do some hot cocoa here. So we'll let that boil. Hopefully that'll boil. And we've got the Starbucks salted caramel hot cocoa. This stuff rocks. And we also have, I've never had this, granola with milk and blueberries. So we'll give that a shot. That's going to be cold. Oh, that looks satisfying. Maybe I should have used hot water instead. It says it's just cold water, but hot water probably wouldn't hurt. All right, we got boil. That was about, I'm gonna say about 4 minutes. Not too bad. And the nice thing about the Jetboil is that you're making your product right in the mug. It's got a nice insulated handle, keeps your hands warm, keeps the drink really hot for quite a long time. And a little hot on the lips though, right away. We'll let that cool off a little bit. This stuff is rockin', by the way. It's actually really good. Loaded with blueberries. It's got good flavor. Highly recommended. This is a winner. Alright, so the adventure for today is I'm going to throw on a day pack. I'm just going to bring camera gear, water, a little first aid kit, a knife, maybe some Mountain House chili mac, and a Jetboil. And I'm going to try to find this cabin. There's a cabin. I've never been in this direction at all. I think, I don't know if I'll find it. I don't know if we'll make it. It's supposed to be pretty rocky from the looks of the map. Might be kind of steep and rocky, and it's some serious snow out here, so it might be tough going. But I want to try to find this cabin. It's some sort of privately owned cabin, but I think you can rent it. So it gives us a destination to try to find, something to do. So I'll finish this up, and then we'll head out. Here's another total fail. My water line for my purifier is just frozen solid. So I thought I totally drained it, but guess I didn't. So my plan is to try to submerge it into some hot water here and see what happens. It's working. A little bit at a time. There we go. Yeah, I just got to remember, everything freezes. And everything freezes fast. Alright, so I heated up some water because this hydration system's frozen up. These don't do much good out in the winter, but it's all I got since I burned a hole in my Nalgene bottle. So this will hopefully stay warm, snuggled in the compartment in my backpack, and will also help keep the Hyperflow filter from freezing, which I carry with me just to try to keep it from freezing. It'll be up next to this warm stuff sandwiched in my back in here.
Hey, look at that. Sun's coming out. A little bit. I think it's going to clear up. Alright, we're heading out that way. The boots are Keens. Keen winter boots. 400 grams of Thinsulate. This is my second time out with them. I really like them. I really like Keens. I've had really good luck. They got a big old toe box. It's all covered in rubber. I like the Keen dry waterproofing. It's pretty breathable. They're not too expensive. They're lightweight. I just love them. The poles are black diamond carbon fiber with the cork handle. I really like these too. A couple things about poles that you probably want to look for is go with the snap lock type devices. Don't go with those twisty kind. Those are just a pain in the ass. The cork handles are nice. They're lightweight and they're comfy. And then I really like having this down here, this foam area, because your hands ends up going down there and your fingers are wrapping around that area of the pole a lot. And my last poles didn't have that. And you got cold fingers touching that metal all the time. It gets really annoying because your hands aren't up on the handle as much as you think. They're either on top or they're kind of saddled down in the sling there, kind of wrapping your fingers around the lower edge. Came with some nice snow baskets, which I don't have on here. That thing's a mount for my camera, which I'm too lazy to film myself and show my face. All right, we're making progress. It's been about an hour. I gotta check the map, see where we are. By the way, I love the Ribz. Check this out. You got a nice little pocket here for cell phones, things like that. You got big old pockets here. You basically have two big pockets and then two small pockets.
So in here you can keep, you know, all kinds of snacks. I keep a little emergency bivvy and fire making stuff. And then over here it makes a nice spot to keep your weapon. If you're into that sort of thing, everything's right here in front of you. It rides really high. It does not interfere with any kind of backpack or anything. It's really cool. I love this thing. This is steep and rocky. It's kicking my butt. Whew. All right, well, we made it pretty close to the top. And wind's picking up a little up here. The winds look a little different, but looks like I found another campsite. This is a nice one, nice and flat. Look at those tables somebody built. This is like the Ritz-Carlton. Very nice. I gotta try to figure out where that cabin is. Found a little mountaintop frozen pond up here. This is nice. I bet in the summer this is a nice spot because this is still close to that campsite we just saw, which normally has no water. So, you know, maybe in the summer this is a nice pond for water, but it is frozen solid. You can see all those bubbles in there. Pretty cool. Well, guys, it's getting late and I'm still about 3/4 of a mile to this shelter, cabin, whatever it is, and it's just this boring fire road uphill. I don't think it's worth it. I want to get back, still have some daylight to cut more wood, so I'm heading back. Still an adventure. I'll show you guys something that's kind of cool with this backcountry navigator. You can, I spotted this area here, you know, if the other campsite is taken, maybe I want to find another one. This is a pretty flat spot, it's pretty close to the water, so I can go into backcountry navigator, just say create waypoint, name it something, flat spot number 1. You can change the symbol, pick what kind of symbol you want for it, and you can even take a picture. It'll save the picture, save it as flat spot 1 with the latitude and longitude, and save it to the map, and save, and you're all good to go. And now it's marked on the on your map. All right, well, we're almost back. It's gone about 4 hours, and it's a lot harder than I thought coming back down. Really rocky, really steep. It was, you know, place your pole, secure your footing, take the next step. Really slow, took a long time. And so I'm glad I turned around because it's getting late, it's getting cold, and still got to get all base camp set up and everything. So, but you know, I'm glad I did it. It was a nice, peaceful nature walk, and got to find out that there's really no reason to go up there. Very steep. I mean, I'd never do it with a 60-pound pack. Very steep, and not too much to see. So maybe in the summer or spring or something, go back up there, find out where that shelter is. But it was a good test of these new poles. They did fantastic. All the gear did really great. I don't have any complaints about anything. So I think base camp's coming up. I can smell my wine. Beautiful oasis waiting for me. Frozen oasis. But we'll make it toasty. MSR groundhog steak broke right in half. I guess it's had some hard ground and it's pretty cold out here, but these are usually pretty good. But yep, it happens.